Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here, doing another reaction for Supernatural. Took a break from this one to the last one. If you didn't see the last one, I just watched the last week's episode, or technically 2 weeks ago's episode, because I was 2 weeks behind. So I just watched that. Actually, it's probably been like an hour or so. I got some pizza. I actually took an edible, so we'll see. If this is a really funny episode, this might be a really silly reaction. But, got some pizza, watched some YouTube videos, ate some snacks. Now I'm ready to enjoy another hour of Supernatural, so we're just gonna hop right in. So my theory from the last reaction, if you haven't checked that one out, is that I think they're gonna find a way to stop God and Amara without killing Jack, and when Cass is at his happiest, that's when the emptiness comes and it's like, hey, you thought it was all over, now I got you. I think they're gonna put that in the finale.
You been here before?
What is that giant circle on her hoodie? Maybe it's a heart. It's a circle.
Yeah.
That's weird. I mentioned in the other episode when they had the nanny, how many times we saw the little outside of that hotel. It's like, how many times have we seen this room and they've just like, peeled it down and it's like, all right, let's peel this down, toss a different color carpet.
That's just Cass being Cass.
Right.
Or he's trying not to have too much divergence, like Cass already.
Seriously,
took off,
Dean?
want Sam to take off.
You know how many people die every year texting and driving?
Yeah, no, I know. Look, okay, done. You're right. My bad.
Like, it's a classic. It's just classic. Everything's fine. Famous last words. Winchester.
Yeah, well, we're bigger.
That took a
Weird
long
being
time.
back here.
Maybe they did show the title of the
Yeah,
last
that's
one.
not
too.
exactly on the top of my bucket list.
That was with that. I felt like that took forever to get to the title. It's 6 minutes in. Almost 6.5 minutes in. It's like, here we go, credits.
Pretty sure that's illegal.
Samuel. Making a
Want to
comeback.
practice shooting?
I feel like it was slightly mean. I was like, okay, it's been a minute since we had a flashback. I'm like, dang. That was like almost just classic mean older brother. I felt like that wasn't a little harsh, little touch harsh. But it also does kind of fit. You know, I could see that like every once in a while. That's, I mean, that's kind of the point of Dean's character. Like, he was always following the dad. That's like a bit of their dad kind of breaking through. That actually got me. I thought she was This seems like it'll be a good episode. It's gonna be like the final flashback episode of them, and that's kind of cool. I did actually see that. It was probably actually last week when the episode aired. I saw like a little article or whatever, and it mentioned like the new kid versions of Sam and Dean. So that's kind of cool. It's the last one, and they kind of did have to get new people unless they. I mean, I guess they could have changed the age range a little bit. I mean, it could have been it could have been any random year. So technically, they could have tried, but I think at this point, the normal people that they have playing would be too old. So I get why they would have to pick new people, but it seems like it'll be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to this one. Although that scare actually got me. I genuinely was like, okay, he's gonna, classic movie thing. He was gonna look up, shoot, jump scare in the reflection. I don't know if it's because I'm high or not, but that definitely got me more than pretty much any scare that they do. So that was good. I like that.
I'm sorry.
I like when they have the episodes. They're super rare in the show, but I've always liked the ones where they have to go back. I mean, that was kind of like the whole first season, technically speaking. But when it's specifically
It's secure.
like their screw
Grab a
ups,
paper.
I always kind of like that. And it's like, figured that out, but they didn't.
What are we looking? That place? It's abandoned.
And there you have it. Easy.
Where are
game.
you going?
When we go 2 episodes in a row, they finger cutters.
Caitlin's right.
So far, I'm liking this one. I like the sort of... It feels like an old school episode, and I really enjoy that, because it's like, back season 1, it was like, jokes here and there a little bit. This one's more serious because they're literally going into it, where it's specifically like, like one of the people you met in the past, he's dead now. So it's not exactly like they went into it where it was funny and Dean's doing his classic lies and whatnot, but it just feels like an old school episode where it's just, you know, the spooky stuff happening, the game board, you know, popping up in the air. You know, it feels like kind of classic jump scare, like just enough where it's like, oh, it feels like old school, you know, Supernatural. They don't have a lot of different music cues. It's like it's either silent or it's like the spooky stuff. It's not like, you know, there a lot of their other main themes. It's like, no, it's silent or it's spooky, and that's literally it. And I'm like, oh, it feels old school. So I like that. This is a good episode.
I had nightmares about that for the longest time.
So that's cool. Well, you get,
I'm
like,
sorry, I should have told you.
that first moment for him.
No, man, it's okay.
I get the feeling that by the
Yeah,
end
we
of
do
this episode,
2 burger meals.
Dina's gonna be like, I gotta
one
tell
veggie
you
burger meal.
what Cass told me.
Because I know my brother.
The Baba Yaga. Want to run into Keanu Reeves.
Put it on his silver chain, wore it on his neck.
And so when they moved away, he took her
It
power
was his lucky charm.
with him like his whole life.
He got it fixed.
Wait, the stone. You said it used to be broke.
Like she been like she left 3 minutes ago. Intense. So I'm liking this episode. Like 2 really good episodes in a row for me. Doesn't hurt that I'm high, but these are 2 good episodes in a row, so I'm liking this a lot. Last one was nice. We get our final flashback episode, unless they throw in a real big twist and they do like the key was in the past the whole time. Do like some insane last minute flashback. Other than that, this will probably be the last time. So I'm enjoying it. Last episode was good. This episode was good. Lots of fingers getting cut off, it seems. And now we got a ring that was fixed decades later. And that's what got him killed. Had he not had it fixed when he went back, it would have been fine. But he basically healed the source of her power. Or it was simply the fact that he had it. Because, I don't know. It just seems interesting. But that's something. That sucks. That sucks.
Okay, we ID'd the monster, ancient witch, immortal, kind of. I don't think we ever really killed her. We just damaged the source of her power. This ring.
Okay, so we
think that
track her
was the
down,
picture he had.
junk her
He only was
precious, and
moving,
game
so
over?
it was already on
Yeah.
his phone.
All right, what are we looking for?
I feel like this is just gonna be somebody sleeping. Okay, I'm
Dude,
like, it'll be
the hell?
great if we got a nice 420 reference.
Sorry.
I'm like, it had to be that. I'm like, there's smoke. There's gotta be somebody smoking. But there we go. There's our funny moment. It was perfect. Nice 420 episode. Random Power Rangers mask that suddenly is in the video. See, if this was a normal episode, if it wasn't meant to be like classic, he would have made a joke about that. Because there are people banging and he heard it. He would have made a joke about that, but this is old school.
I've seen this movie before.
See, like, that was like his cool quip, but he didn't make like a funny sex reference or anything. Like, this is like a serious episode. I like the hallucinations. This isn't something that we get too often in the show either, where it's like, you know, people actually seeing themselves. If they do, typically it's automatically like you see yourself, and that's because you know you're the person dying in the opening of the episode. But everyone's been like seeing themselves and stuff like that, and he's been teleported now, so that's kind of cool. I love shots like that when they don't have the person that we want to see, and they're just like way back over here in the background. It's like, nah, perfect camera angle, pan down, just skipping over the face.
Hang it up.
I was about to say,
Hang up the phone.
this is like his last chance.
What's going on?
He's had too many hints. It's a night of good conversations. And this episode and the last one, they had some epic
Look, man.
speeches.
Stop! All right? Just stop!
Character growth. But also still that classic theme.
Sorry, I didn't.
Don't.
You shouldn't have kept it a secret to begin with. I'm gonna have to look up the promo for these last 2 episodes or something. Actually, let me check this junk out now. So far, these have been 2 really good episodes. It was almost like the perfect 2 episodes to be behind on, where it was like 2 fairly important episodes. Like we had the connection between Jack and Cass in the last one. Then of course, the whole truth bomb. This was legitimately like an old school style episode. They didn't have any of the different themes. It was like classic themes, no extra music. A lot of stuff that would have been played up for bigger jokes were completely, toned down. It was like, that was definitely a classic episode. And that was very cool. I like that. Alright, so I found the promo. Apparently there's 4 episodes left. I was way off. For some reason, I swear I thought we only had 4 episodes when it came back. Or like 5. But I was way off. That's weird. Anyway, we have 4 episodes left. Crazy. Okay. So that should be interesting. They're running into Adam, who seemingly was having sex with a vampire. I don't know. I can tell. I like that actor, by the way. The dude was in Sabrina on Netflix, which is phenomenal. Even though, unfortunately, they canceled it because everything I love dies. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the next episode. This episode was really fun. I like that Dean told the truth at the end. I love the fact that it was clearly like a throwback episode, which I thought was really sweet. So, definitely a fun episode. It was definitely a good 2 episodes to catch up on, so I really enjoyed that. But I would love to know your thoughts on this one and things going forward. Now that I know we actually have 4 episodes left, I thought we only had like a couple. Okay, so and the things about Thanksgiving actually will be the final episode, which is okay. That'll give me like a little bit of prep time after having the baby. So I have like a little small window of prep time before it's all said and done. Okay. All right. We got 4 more. We have 1 more month of Supernatural. That's still more episodes than I thought, so that's actually good. But, the final 4, the final countdown has begun, and these last 2 are crazy. So I don't know what to expect. I mean, the next one's going to be Adam. So I mean, the last 5 I would assume have to be all super important episodes. I wouldn't be surprised if the final 3 episodes were like, a full like 3 hour sort of connected thing. I would love it if they did like a 2-hour finale event and it was just like the final 2 episodes and like in a giant chunk. That would be sweet. Although I watch them online, unfortunately, so I think it would probably still get cut into 2 separate episodes for me, sadly. But that would be cool. That'd be cool if they did that. But like I said, we'll love to know your thoughts on this one. Any predictions you guys have going into the final 4 episodes, which is freaking insane. Shameless plug, I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv/Invisiblekatana, also with Snorlax, even though you can't really see him. That thing that's sitting on the top of the shelf, that's his stomach. That's his stomach. So join us over there. 1 week to Halloween, so gonna be some horror games this week. That'll be fun. Maybe 420. I don't know. Who knows? Me scared and high. I don't think I've actually done that before, so we shall see. But thanks for checking this out. Like I said, we'd love to know your thoughts, so please put your comments down in the comment section below. And of course, thanks for watching.
You hungry? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Like I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Like I'm Shaggy. Man, I'm hungry.